Welcome, fellow travelers, to a place that feels like it has been lifted straight from a postcard. This is Interlaken, nestled in the very heart of the Swiss Alps. Its name tells you exactly where you are. In German, Interlaken simply means between the lakes, and that's precisely its stunning location. The town sits on a narrow flat valley floor, a precious strip of land that separates two magnificent bodies of water. On one side, you have the deep turquoise waters of Lake Brienz. On the other, the serene, blue expanse of Lake Thun. Both are fed by glacial melt, giving them an almost magical color that you have to see to believe. Look up from the lakes, and your jaw will drop. Interlaken is cradled by some of the most famous mountains in the world. The mighty trio of the Eiger, Munch and Jungfrau stand like colossal guardians, their snow-capped peaks dominating the skyline. It's a constant, breathtaking reminder that you are in a truly special part of our planet. This dramatic backdrop isn't just for looking at, it's a playground waiting to be explored. This combination of sparkling lakes and towering peaks makes Interlaken one of Switzerland's most beautiful and strategically located destinations for any visitor wanting to experience the best of the Alps. The town itself is a hub of energy and excitement, bustling with adventurers from all corners of the globe. You can feel the buzz in the air. People are here with a purpose, to get out and experience nature in its grandest form. The main street, Hoheweg, is lined with shops selling everything from Swiss watches to outdoor gear, and cafes where you can sit and soak in the views. But the real magic of Interlaken isn't confined to its streets. It's the seamless blend of a lively town with the untamed, majestic wilderness that surrounds it on all sides, promising unforgettable experiences. Getting here is part of the fun, as Switzerland's brilliant train system whisks you through landscapes that will have you glued to the window. As you arrive, the crisp mountain air fills your lungs, and the sheer scale of the scenery is almost overwhelming. This isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you feel. It's a base camp for dreams, a starting point for countless adventures, and a cozy haven to return to at the end of a long day of exploring. So grab your walking shoes and your sense of wonder. We're about to discover what makes Interlaken the true heart of alpine adventures. Interlaken may be famous today as a modern adventure capital, but its roots run deep into the past. The story of this town begins long before the first tourists arrived with their hiking boots and cameras. Its history stretches all the way back to the 12th century. Around the year 1130, a monastery was founded here, and a settlement began to grow around it. For centuries, the town wasn't even called Interlaken. Its original name was Armula, which translates to mill on the Aar, named after a mill built on the river that connects the two lakes. This name reflected its practical, humble beginnings in this spectacular valley. For hundreds of years, Armula was a quiet, relatively isolated community, its life dictated by the seasons and the powerful nature that surrounded it. The monastery held significant influence over the region until the Reformation in the 16th century. It wasn't until the 19th century that things really began to change. As railways expanded across Europe, they brought with them a new kind of visitor, the tourist. People from Britain and other parts of Europe, captivated by romantic tales of the sublime Alps, began flocking to Switzerland. Interlaken, with its unparalleled scenery, quickly became a fashionable resort destination for the wealthy. The town officially changed its name from Armula to Interlaken in 1891. This was a clever marketing move, as the new name was more evocative and easier for international visitors to remember. It perfectly captured the town's unique geography and sounded more glamorous. Grand hotels were built along the main promenade to accommodate the influx of well-to-do guests. These visitors came not for paragliding or canyoning, but for leisurely strolls, carriage rides, and to simply breathe the pure mountain air, which was believed to have healing properties. The town's reputation as a premier health and holiday resort was firmly established. This history is still visible today if you know where to look, while the town is now dominated by the energy of modern adventure sports. You can see echoes of its past in the grand Victorian hotels that still line the Hoheweg. You can feel it in the peaceful atmosphere of the old monastery grounds and the historic castle. Understanding this journey from a small monastic settlement to a posh Victorian resort, and finally to the adventure hub it is today, gives you a richer appreciation for Interlaken. It's a town that has successfully adapted through the centuries, all while retaining its incredible natural soul. Let's be clear about one thing. While Interlaken is a lovely town, most people don't come here just to wander its streets, they come for the adrenaline. This place is the undisputed adventure capital of Switzerland, and arguably of all of Europe. It's a town where the primary tourist attractions aren't museums or monuments, but the mountains, rivers, and the sky itself. The entire local economy is geared towards helping you have the outdoor adventure of a lifetime. Whatever your thrill level, from a gentle hike to a heart-pounding leap off a mountain, Interlaken has something for you. The options are almost endless. The list of activities reads like an adventurer's wish list. You can go canyoning, which involves rappelling, sliding, and jumping, down waterfalls and rock faces in a stunning gorge. You can try whitewater rafting on the rushing glacial rivers. In the winter, the surrounding mountains become a skier's paradise with slopes for all skill levels. For those who prefer to explore on 2 feet, there are hundreds of kilometers of hiking trails, ranging from easy valley walks to challenging alpine treks. And of course, there are leisurely boat trips on both Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, offering a more relaxed way to soak in the scenery. But if there's one activity that defines the spirit of Interlaken, it has to be paragliding. All day long, the sky above the town is filled with colorful canopies gracefully floating down from the mountains. It's an incredible sight. For those brave enough to try it, the experience is unforgettable. You are strapped into a harness with an experienced pilot. You run a few steps off the side of a mountain, and suddenly, you are airborne. The feeling is not one of falling, but of floating. You are soaring like a bird, with the wind in your ears, and the most spectacular panorama imaginable laid out beneath you. The main park in the center of town, a vast green space called Huamata, serves a very important dual purpose. It's a beautiful park where you can relax, have a picnic, and gaze up at the Jungfrau Massif on a clear day. But it's also the official landing zone for the paragliders. You can spend hours just sitting on the grass, watching as they spiral down from the heavens and land with expert precision just a few meters away. It's a constant, colorful, and free source of entertainment, perfectly capturing the town's blend of peaceful relaxation and high-flying adventure. While adventure may be Interlaken's main draw, the town itself offers plenty of gentle pleasures for those moments between adrenaline rushes. Taking a simple walk through its streets and parks reveals a different, more tranquil side of this bustling hub. Getting around is easy. The town is flat and compact, making it perfect for exploring on foot. As you wander, you are constantly rewarded with stunning views. You might turn a corner on a quiet side street and suddenly be greeted by the magnificent, snow-dusted peak of the Jungfrau, perfectly framed between 2 buildings. Nature is never far away. It's an integral part of the town's fabric. For a relaxing afternoon, I recommend a stroll along the Aare River, which flows crystal clear through the center of town, connecting the 2 lakes. The riverside promenades are beautifully maintained and offer a peaceful escape from the busy main street. You can watch the boats go by, or simply enjoy the sound of the water. Another wonderful option is to take a boat ride on either Lake Thun or Lake Brienz. These historic paddle steamers and modern cruisers offer a completely different perspective of the mountains and the charming villages that dot the shorelines. It's a classic Swiss experience that should not be missed. As you explore, keep an eye out for the small, delightful details. Interlaken has a fun collection of creative, artistically carved wooden benches and trees, turning a simple walk into a bit of a treasure hunt. You might find a bench shaped like a friendly bear or a tree trunk carved into a wise old wizard. The town's grand old hotels, like the Victoria Jungfrau Grand Hotel, are landmarks in their own right. These majestic buildings are reminders of Interlaken's Victorian past, and it's worth wandering through their lobbies or enjoying a coffee on their terraces to soak in the historic atmosphere and imagine the glamour of a bygone era. Don't be afraid to venture off the main Hoheweg and explore the smaller, quieter streets. In the Unterseen area you'll find the Old Town Square, which feels a world away from the tourist bustle. Here, you can admire traditional Swiss architecture and get a sense of what the town was like before it became an adventure mecca. These quiet corners, combined with the grand promenades and lakeside paths, provide a perfect balance to the high-energy activities. They offer a chance to slow down, breathe in the fresh alpine air, and simply appreciate the immense beauty that surrounds you on all sides. One of the most fascinating things about Interlaken is how it masterfully blends its elegant past with its vibrant present. Nowhere is this more apparent than at the Kursaal. This historic palace-like building with its splendid gardens was originally built in the 19th century as a social hub for the wealthy tourists of the day. Today, it still exudes an air of old-world grace, but it has been adapted for modern use. Inside this beautiful historic shell, you'll find the town's casino. It's quite an experience to play a game of roulette under ornate chandeliers, surrounded by classic European architecture. The Kursaal complex is also home to a sleek modern Congress Center, which has been cleverly integrated with the historic structure. This juxtaposition of classic and contemporary design works surprisingly well. The center hosts concerts, conferences, and events throughout the year, bringing a modern energy to this historic site. The surrounding gardens are an oasis of calm right in the middle of town. You can wander among ancient trees that have stood for centuries, their vast canopies providing welcome shade on a sunny day. It's a perfect spot to sit and reflect on the town's layered history. Within these peaceful parks, you might notice locals engaged in a quiet, focused game. It's called pétanque, a French game similar to lawn bowls, where players toss metal balls as close as possible to a small target ball. It's a popular pastime here and adds to the relaxed, continental atmosphere of the gardens. Watching a game unfold is a pleasant way to spend a few minutes and observe a slice of local life. It's a gentle reminder that amidst all the high-octane adventure, there is also a deep appreciation for simple, leisurely pleasures in Interlaken. This blend of old and new, quiet and loud, is what makes Interlaken so unique. You can spend the morning feeling the rush of jumping out of a cable car, and the afternoon enjoying the refined tranquility of a 150-year-old garden. The town doesn't force you to choose between history and modernity, or between relaxation and adventure. It offers it all, side by side. The presence of the modern Congress Center within the historic Kursaal is a perfect metaphor for the town itself. A place that respects its elegant past while fully embracing the exciting possibilities of the future. While Interlaken is a fantastic destination in its own right, it is also famous for being the essential starting point for one of Europe's most spectacular journeys, the trip to the Jungfraujoch. Billed as the top of Europe, this high-altitude wonderland is home to the highest railway station on the continent, sitting at a staggering 3,454 meters above sea level. From Interlaken, you have easy access to the network of trains and cable cars that make this incredible ascent possible. The journey itself is just as breathtaking as the destination, and it all begins from the train stations right here in town. The trip is a marvel of Swiss engineering. You'll start by taking a train from Interlaken to one of two mountain villages, either Grindelwald or Lauterbrunnen. From there, the adventure continues upward. You can ride the state-of-the-art Eiger Express cable car, which glides you up the face of the Eiger Mountain in just 15 minutes, offering jaw-dropping views along the way. The final leg of the journey is on a historic cogwheel train that tunnels directly through the rock of the Eiger and Munch Mountains. It's an amazing feat, and the train even makes a stop mid-tunnel at a viewing window carved into the north face of the Eiger. Once you arrive at the Jungfraujoch, you step out into a world of eternal snow and ice. The views from the Sphinx Observatory Terrace are simply out of this world. On a clear day you can see across the Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps, and see peaks stretching into France, Germany, and Italy. You can walk through the Ice Palace, a series of tunnels and halls carved directly into the glacier itself, filled with intricate ice sculptures. It's a surreal and unforgettable experience, standing high above the clouds in a world of pristine white. Beyond the Jungfraujoch, Interlaken serves as the gateway to the entire Jungfrau region. It's the perfect base for exploring the charming car-free villages of Mürren and Wengen, the dramatic waterfalls of the Lauterbrunnen Valley, or the stunning vistas from Schildhorn, made famous by the James Bond film. The efficient and scenic network of trains, cable cars, and funiculars makes it incredibly easy to hop from one spectacular viewpoint to another. Interlaken's strategic location and excellent transport links truly make it the beating heart of the Bernese Oberland, connecting you to all the wonders the region has to offer. Interlaken is more than just a town. It's an experience that engages all your senses. You can see this in the quiet corners that reveal its deeper character. Take a moment to visit the serene Japanese Garden of Friendship, a gift from Interlaken's Japanese sister city, Otsu. It's a beautifully designed space that offers a moment of pure zen amidst the alpine grandeur. You can also explore the town's historic churches and the modest 14th-century castle, which now houses administrative offices, but still stands as a quiet testament to Interlaken's long history, nestled beside the grounds of the old monastery. What truly makes Interlaken special is how it feels like both a town and a natural park at the same time. You are never more than a few steps away from the powerful presence of nature. The glacial-fed rivers rush right through its center, the vast lakes lap at its edges, and the colossal mountains loom over its rooftops. It's a place where the boundary between civilization and the wild is beautifully blurred. This constant connection to the natural world is what recharges your batteries and makes a visit here so memorable. It's a town in perfect harmony with its epic surroundings. From the quiet contemplation of a historic church to the thrilling roar of a glacial river, Interlaken offers a spectrum of experiences. You can spend your days pushing your limits with heart-pounding adventures, or simply finding a quiet bench by the lake to watch the world go by. It's a destination that caters to the daredevil and the daydreamer alike. The magic of Interlaken lies in this ability to be everything to everyone, all set against a backdrop so beautiful it hardly seems real. It's a place that invites you to be active, to relax, and to simply be in awe of the world around you. So, I encourage you to come and see it for yourself. Come to Interlaken to ride the trains to the top of the mountains, to soar through the sky, and to walk along the shores of its turquoise lakes. Come to discover its charming streets, its grand hotels, and its peaceful gardens. Whether you're seeking the thrill of a lifetime or a moment of profound peace, you will find it here, in the heart of the Swiss Alps. And when you do, I hope you'll agree that this little town between the lakes is one of the most wonderful places on Earth. Thanks for reading, and keep on traveling.